Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I have not been posting lately, but I promise you from now on, I'll try to get a video in every week. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Royal Rumble 2021. I know I'm a day late, but here we are. We're going to talk about the matches, who won, my thoughts on the matches, and what did I think. So we're going to talk about number one, the women's tag team title match. That was on the kickoff show. It was Asuka and Charlotte against Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. In my opinion, that match should have been on the main card, but with Charlotte Flair's father, Ric Flair, and Lacey Evans, they had to interfere in the match and give Shayna and Nia Jax the title for the second time. I'm curious to know where the feud is going to go with Lacey and Charlotte. Hopefully we see them face to face at Chamber or WrestleMania. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited to know who Asuka is going to face, since she is the Raw Women's Champion. I'm curious to know if Bianca Belair is going to pick her or Sasha. Guess we'll find out on Friday night. But my thoughts on this matchup, it was really, really good. I would like to see Asuka and Charlotte team up more and possibly become a second-time title holders. But that match was really good. Next up, the first match of the night of the main card, Drew McIntyre and Goldberg. This match was also good too. The respect between Tyre and Goldberg, as Goldberg is old. No offense, Goldberg, but as I expected, Drew McIntyre was going to retain, and he did. So that was really, really good. And the amount of claymores and spears and beautiful. Now, this is the SmackDown Women's Championship between Sasha Banks and Carmella. I like Carmella, in my opinion, but I like the old Carmella, like the fabulous one. Sasha Banks, if you guys remember her history, when she was Raw Women's Champion back in 2015, every time she would win the title, but then lose in the first defense. Ever since she beat Bayley at Hell in a Cell to become SmackDown Women's Champion, ever since then she's been winning her title defenses, and she has reached 100 days as SmackDown Women's Champion. I'm excited to see where she goes from here. Does she, face Belair at WrestleMania in Tampa, or whoever she picks? If she doesn't pick Sasha, she might pick Asuka, like I said. And Bayley might get a chance to face her former best friend to win back the SmackDown Women's title. So I'm curious to know where that goes. And I'm also curious where Carmella goes from here. We'll see hopefully on Friday. But wherever Carmella does, she might get back in the title picture and try to get the title from Sasha Banks. And we'll see what happens on Friday for SmackDown. Now, the Women's Royal Rumble match. I was excited for this one because only 13 women were confirmed, and we got loads of surprises. So, Bayley and Naomi were number 1 and 2. I kind of suspected Naomi because she was returning sooner than later, and Bianca Belair was number 3. So, seeing from Bianca Belair, she debuted last year with Shayna and didn't win. But the last 3 were Charlotte, Belair, and Rhea Ripley. So Charlotte got eliminated by Rhea Ripley and Belair, and Belair eliminated Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair is heading to WrestleMania. I'm excited to see who she picks. Is she gonna pick Asuka or Sasha? Like I said, whoever she picks, I hope she becomes champion. If not, that would suck because she worked so hard to get to WrestleMania. Let's get past it. Okay, next was the Men's Royal Rumble. There were a lot of surprises in this one. Before I talk about the Men's Royal Rumble, Becky Lynch posted during the Women's Royal Rumble match of the curtain, and I thought, oh my god, she's returning. I'm like, no, wait. She's not coming back. That means Seth Rollins is going to come back. And he was number 29 in the Royal Rumble. But I got so excited that he's finally back into WrestleMania. Sorry, in the wrestling picture. I'm so happy to see Seth Rollins back because he was gone since November. If y'all didn't know, Becky and Seth had their daughter, and congrats to them. Almost 2 months actually. That's crazy. But this Men's Royal Rumble match is very special because a lot of former wrestlers came back, even from injury. And I know number 1 and 2 was spoiled on Backstage this past Saturday, but it was Randy Orton and Edge entering the match. Edge was number 1, Orton was number 2. And Edge lasted over almost 60 seconds, like even almost an hour of being in the Rumble match. And Christian returned, Carlito returned. Who else? Hurricane returned. A lot of former wrestlers came back. And seeing Edge, in that ring, and having Seth Rollins return after like a 2-month break or a 3-month break. His wife's been out for like a couple months, like longer, because she was pregnant and everything. But I'm happy to see Seth Rollins back. But in my heart, he could have won the Rumble and main evented. But in my opinion, I'm happy that Edge won. And last night on Raw, we saw Edge talking to Drew McIntyre. I thought, oh my god, he's going to pick Drew McIntyre for WrestleMania, and that gives Seth Rollins a chance to face Roman Reigns. Because my plan was, Seth Rollins wins the Rumble, he turns babyface, and then he faces his former Shield brother at WrestleMania in the main event. But we saw Seth Rollins return as the Friday Night Messiah or Survivor, who else we can call it. But Edge is going to WrestleMania, and hopefully we find out who he's finally going to pick on Friday. Also with Belair. So this is really curious, Also, let's talk about the last man standing match between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens. This match had a lot of surprises in it as well. But, I noticed when Paul Heyman was with Brock Lesnar, like 2 years ago or last year, he did the ladies and gentlemen, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. He hasn't been doing it with Roman, and that's a bit upsetting. Like, Roman's the tribal chief. What are you doing, Paul? But my personal thought when they went backstage and everything, and seeing Kevin Owens handcuffing Reigns to that pole thing, we're gonna call it, I really thought Owens was to become a champion again, but then Paul Heyman can save the day. So Roman Reigns is going to Mania as champion. Okay, guys, so that's it for talking about Royal Rumble. The road to WrestleMania is near. It's beyond us. But I'm excited to see what happens on Friday Night SmackDown and tomorrow night on NXT and AEW. But I want to talk about 2 wrestling events, and that is Raw and SmackDown and pay-per-views. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon for future videos that I will be posting, hopefully starting tomorrow more. And my social medias will be in the link below. My Instagram and Twitter will be in the bio. So I hope you all enjoyed. Enjoy your day.